All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today we're talking about a really powerful and frankly, a very new way for appraisers to land those high-value, non-lending clients. You know, the kind of work that can really change your business. We're going to go way beyond the old marketing playbooks and look at what's coming next.
So let's just get right to it, because it's a question a lot of us have. Why is it that some appraisers just seem to be constantly booked with private work, for estates, divorces, tax appeals, while so many others are scrambling to get by? You see them and you have to wonder, what's their secret? What do they know that you don't?
Well, here's the twist. What if the answer, the secret weapon, isn't just about being number one on Google anymore? What if the new game is all about being the appraiser who gets recommended when a potential client asks an AI, something like ChatGPT, hey, who's the best appraiser in my town? That is exactly what we're digging into.
Okay, so let's decode this thing the sources are calling digital authority. We're going to pull back the curtain and really look at how these massive AI systems are sifting through the noise of the internet to figure out who the real local experts are. So what is digital authority? Well, think of it like your word-of-mouth reputation, but for the entire internet. It's the grand total of every little signal an AI can find about you. Your website, your reviews, articles about you, all of it comes together to prove that you are a legitimate, trustworthy, and knowledgeable expert right there in your local market.
And this isn't some kind of magic. The sources show that an AI learns about you by looking for patterns across all these different places online. It's reading the content on your website, it's digesting every single one of your client reviews, it's noticing if you've been mentioned in the local news, and it's checking you against professional directories. It's building this whole detailed picture of you based on your entire digital footprint.
Okay, so understanding the what is one thing, but what about the how? How do you actually put this into practice? Well, the source material gives us what it calls an authority blueprint. Basically, a do-it-yourself guide to becoming the AI's top pick in your area.
The whole strategy really boils down to 4 key steps. It's pretty straightforward. Step 1, you have to dominate local search so you show up where people and AIs are actually looking. Step 2, you need to create content that just screams, I am the expert here. Think market updates or case studies. Step 3, you have to actively cultivate those reviews. They're incredibly powerful social proof. And fourth, build your network online to get those crucial mentions and links from others.
Now, the best part is you don't have to wait. You can start on this, this week. The sources lay out 5 super practical things to do. First, go optimize your Google profile. Then email your last 5 happy clients and ask for a review. After that, write just one short blog post about a neighborhood you know well. Then, update your About page with your local cred. And finally, and this is the fun part, test it. Go ask an AI who is the best appraiser in my city, and just see what happens. See where you stand right now.
Okay, so now that you've got the blueprint, the source material points out that you're kind of at a fork in the road. It shows 2 different paths you can take to become a leader in your market. On one side, you can be the DIY strategist. You've got the plan, and if you have the time and you enjoy this kind of thing, you can execute it all yourself, building up your authority one piece at a time. Then there's the other path, the professional accelerator. This is for appraisers who see the blueprint and say, yep, that's what I need, but they'd rather have an expert team just do it for them to get results a lot faster. And the source material gives a real-world example of what that accelerator path looks like. They mention a service called the Appraiser Marketing Group, or AMG. They're described as a team of actual appraisers and marketers who do one thing. They execute this exact authority-building blueprint for their clients. And if you look at their programs, you can see how they line up perfectly with the blueprint we've been talking about. The starter plan focuses on that foundational Google optimization. The pro plan adds the website and social media management. And then that market leader plan goes all in, even adding advanced optimization specifically for the big AI models. The source also includes some powerful social proof. There's a quote from Brad Harley of the Appraising Group, and he says the service, quote, dramatically increased our non-lending appraisal leads and boosted traffic. So you can see the real-world impact. So when you boil it all down, it comes back to this one really powerful idea. Your professional reputation is now being built and shaped by algorithms. And you have a choice, a real choice, in how that story gets told. So here it is, the big takeaway. In this new age of AI, a digital reputation is being built for you every single day, whether you're paying attention to it or not. These AI systems, they're learning, they're analyzing, and they're forming conclusions based on whatever data they can find about you. So the only real question left is, who do you want telling your story? You or the void?